Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today our group will present for mini project. So our class is DE to B. Our session for this semester is session 1 2021. So for the title of the mini project is traffic light pedestrian crossing. So we have to make coding for the traffic light using Tinkercad. So first I would like to introduce my team. So first of all is Amri Iskandar bin Sobri. Matrix number is 10DE 20F 2043. Second is 10DE 20F 2045. Putri Wafa Najwa binti Jamil. Third is Muhammad Ridwan bin Yusof. Matrix number is 10DE 20F 2032. And last is Muhammad bin Shazim bin Azhar. Matrix number is 10DE 20F 2037. So this is our report for mini project. So the title is Pedestrian Crossing Traffic Light using Tinkercad. Okay, for the project proposal, so introduction is Arduino is an open source platform used for building electronic project. Arduino consists of both a physical programmable circuit board and a piece of software or IDE, integrated development environment, that run on your computer, used to write and upload computer code to the physical board. The Arduino platform has become quite popular with people just starting out with electronics, and for good reason, unlike most previous programmable circuit boards. The Arduino does not need a separate piece of hardware called a programmer in order to load new code onto the board. You can simply use USB cable. Additionally, the Arduino IDE uses a simplified version of C++, making it easier to learn to program. Finally, the Arduino provides a standard form factor that breaks out the function of microcontroller into a more accessible package.
Okay, next I will explain about problem statement and objective. So firstly, problem statement. Nowadays, the most common from a signal control for nowadays and result in inappropriate behavior in traffic, which differ that causes road accident the most from that which the plan was based, such as the use of unnecessary pace when the traffic light is light. The report say out of whack signals cause too much stop and go traffic, which frustrates driver, waste gas and increase air pollution. Next, due to the increase for fast moving basically on the road because of the low level ability of the traffic light handling procedure has to suffer more to cross the road, which may lead to accidents. Accidents are also due to lack of facility, geometric feature, and guidelines. Road traffic accidents are considered one of the most important problems facing modern societies, which is why this problem has to be solved as soon as possible so the residents can move more freely and save incident the country. So next objective. As for the objective in this project, it is to able to know how to apply the project application by using C programming language. This means the C programming language is a computer programming language that we have to apply because it was developed to do system programming for the operating system Unix, and it is a operative programming language, and the language itself has very few keyword, and most things are done using libraries, which are collection of code for them to be reused. Besides that, we also must able to implement the programming project application to make the project successful and working. Other than that, we also able to learn to conduct the flowchart, project plan, program code, and application. Last but not least, we also have to prepare project documentation report, so our will be concludes as a successful and working project. So next.
Next will be the flowchart, which is one of the important things in order for us to start for the program code. So this flowchart will start off with start, and then it will be on next step, which is press the button, and then the following one will be the process of the flowchart, which is the first one is LED pedestrian red off, which means the LED red LED will be turned off, and then following will be LED pedestrian green on. Next, after 10 seconds, green LED will be turned on, and then with yellow LED. So the following process is the yellow LED will blink 5 times, and then the red LED will be turned on. After that, the LED will be blinks 3 seconds for the LED green, and then blinks 10 times. And then the following process will be LED pedestrian red on, and then the green LED will be turned on. So the final one will be end. So this flowchart is important for us to, before we start the source code. So that is for the flowchart.
Okay, requirement specification. Okay, yang pertama sekali kita kena ada input variable. Okay, the first thing we need is input variable. Input variable which we declare what we use. Okay, for example, we use 6 LED, so we need to declare all 6 LED. Okay, the LED that we connect in the Arduino has 15, which you can connect. 1 until 14, and lastly is ground. Okay. The LED that you connect in which section you need to declare it. Which, for example, int LED underscore green equal to 0, which is LED green is connected to 0 section. Okay. Next is relevant process. Okay. Personally, I would recommend we use loop, which is for statement. For statement, okay, it is simple and make things easier. There's no need for us to copy paste all the source code that we need to do. For example, we need an LED to blink 10 times or 5 times. Okay. Next is output variable. Output variable is we just need to write pin mode and capital M. Okay, pin mode. Okay, we need to mention. Referring to the declaration that we use. Okay. For example, the declaration that we use is LED green. Okay, LED underscore green. So we need to write pin mode, capital M, in bracket LED green, comma output. Okay. We need to mention all 6 LED that we use. and we need to write output. Okay. For the next is test description and result. Okay, for test description and result. Okay, as you can see, this is how LED is connected to Arduino. You can see there are 14 section and ground. Okay, all connected. Okay, for source code, okay, just like what I explained, we need this declaration and relevant process and output. That's all three important things that we need in source code. Okay, there's a video that our group made for this mini project. Okay, mungkin akan ada attachment lah dekat link YouTube ke bawah. Okay, thank you. That's all from us.